Hello guys, alright. Just let it load up for a minute. Alright Nicole, alright Shanty. Hello Chloe. Hello Beverly. Hello Kylie. Alright Rachel. I'm doing well, thank you. How are you, my love? Hi Shaq. Hi hun, Vaz, sorry I can't pronounce your name. Love you, boy, thank you so much, thank you Molly. Hi Sydney, hi Courtney. Hello Tia. Alright Rach. How are you all? Just a bit hard trying to keep my 2-year-old into... Oh, I bet, bless your heart. Oh, Bobby, I'm watching Old Towers. You're defo the best in there. Thank you so much. Have you all checked out all of my Get Gobby with Bobby interviews? I've uploaded all of them now, apart from the 2 I've done tonight. So I've still got to upload Jess Wright and I've got to upload Charlotte Dawson's. But they're all up to date now. So there's 5 up there to watch. So why don't you, before bed, scroll through my page and have yourself a little binge on Get Gobby with Bobby. It's taking over. It's the way forward. Hey, how are you? You boring man. I'm watching Family Guy. Oh, am I boring? Thank you. Yes, watch them all, they're so good. You need to start a YouTube channel. Got a lovely picture of you and my daughter. Came up today on Facebook, memories of when we went to see Motown was so lovely. Oh, thank you. That was such a good film. You should have your own chat show on TV. Thank you, Alex. Oh, Bob, you're a legend. Thank you very much, Beverly. Watched them. They're wicked. Love it. Thank you, Bono. Oh, I just tried to invite Saf in and she's left. Maybe she cut out. Can you please follow me back? Come on, Saf. Whereabouts are you? So, has everyone watched all of my Get Gobby with Bobbies? What are you thinking? What's your vibe? Are you enjoying them?
Bob?
Yeah. How are you?
I think I'm here. It keeps... I don't know what it keeps
Oh,
doing.
you're here.
Harry's
Most definitely here.
Oh, no.
What?
I've got the news on.
What's it saying?
It's too sad to say. I'll tell you after. Hello, everyone. I'm in bed.
I love them. Love them, Bob. You're a star. Thank you, Lisa. What you eating? I'm just eating the bit of dinner that I didn't finish. So, because I did two of the celebrity interviews tonight, I filmed 2 Get Gobby with Bobbies. I managed to have some before I spoke to Jess. No, I didn't actually. I think I had it after. I had some, and then I did Charlotte's one, and it's just what was left. So I thought, rather than putting it into a Tupperware pot, I'm gonna finish it whilst me and Matt have a little binge up on the Kardashians. He watched his first episode of Keeping Up last night. Can't believe it.
Matt, you've not seen it either.
No, well, I've seen
Same
like
as me.
clips of it. You know, like when you see like the best funniest moments on YouTube, and yeah, I'd never watched a full episode, so I watched the first one last night, and it was really good. I loved it.
Oh, you liked it?
If you're going to be with me, you're going to have to... I mean, you ain't got to watch them all, but you at least got to have watched one episode, surely. That's our compromise. He's watched a Kardashian, and I'm gonna have to watch an Harry Potter because I've never seen Harry Potter.
You are joking, Bob.
No.
Yeah, that's what I said.
It's unreal, Harry Potter.
So we've got like a couple compromise there. What have you been up to?
Well, I've had a funny day today, I've got to be honest.
What do you mean funny? I could tell.
It's so shallow, but I'm
You
going to
haven't
just
been
be
yourself.
honest, like, yeah, like, I think it's my time of month, to be honest, no, but like, I'm looking at myself, and you know, when you just don't feel yourself. And I know that sounds bad, because there's so much more going on in the world, but I can't even get the nail varnish off, because there's no remover in the shops.
Is it just normal nail varnish, or is it like a bio gel or a shellac?
No, it's a shellac, Bob.
What do you mean, Ronnie? Make something of it. Give me some ideas. It's a shellac. Well, you're not going to get that off with just nail varnish remover, are you? You need acetone.
Well, it started dripping now, though, but I'm peeling it bit by bit.
Be careful how you pick it.
How do I come out? How do
I help my son come out? Oh, J-boy J, mate. How do I help my son come out? Joe, it's such a hard one. My one piece of advice would be, though, is he's got to do it in his own time. And I'm guessing the fact you already know, you're going to be more than accepting. And he'll know that deep down. And when he finds the strength and knows when the time's right, he'll say, it's definitely something that has to come from the person. It is a struggle, and it's something that goes through your mind, but when you feel ready to say something, you do. So just let him know you're there, and I'm sure he will definitely come to you when he feels ready. But it's a massive thing. It's a once-in-a-lifetime thing, and I can promise you it'll be the making of him once he does, and he becomes comfortable in his own skin with who and what he is, and realises that there is nothing wrong with being gay, and that it's 2020, and he's got to have an amazing life. He will be absolutely fine. He will get through it so easy. So don't you worry about him at all, because he's going to be just great. But please keep me posted on his journey.
Lovely little speech, Bob, there.
Oh, thanks, sir.
You can always message the at Isolation with the Nation as well if you need any more advice. But maybe we could do a talk on that, Bob. I could interview you and Matt.
Yeah, that'd be a good idea. The voice of reason. Well said, Bobby. Oh, thank you, guys.
Sorry, guys. I've just seen you've given me so many recommendations for my nails. I feel like a right idiot. It ain't just the nails. It's just like, it's been an overwhelming day. I'm going to be honest. It's just, I feel like, I don't know. I don't know what this is about even.
What, the corona?
The corona, the isolation, the not knowing, like, do you really want me to go there with how my mind's going? Like, the not knowing if we're coming out of this 3 weeks, the review, turning the news on, and a 13-year-old's just died. And
No.
Schoolboy, and I'm just thinking to myself, like, what is going on? What is going on? And then you don't hear a car you don't even hear a car out the window anymore. I can't even hear nothing going on. There ain't no life here.
13. Did they have underlying health issues?
I'm just listening now.
Obviously not that makes any better. It's devastating that a 13-year-old's died, but...
No, but there's loads of people that ain't got no underlying.
And all these people just keep going, it's a cold, it's a cold.
1 minute, Bob. We're not at... Oh, God. 1 minute, let me listen to it, because I've said it now. I might as well update you. King's College Hospital, he's from Brixton. Family went... This is. He weren't even had, his family didn't get to visit him.
No.
No underlying issues.
What, he died without his parents there?
Yeah, weren't allowed to visit him because he had it. Bad. They've lost their mum and dad in the same room. Between. Oh no, this is terrible. Lost both their parents. Sorry, everyone. I've tuned into the news. It was a bad idea while we went live, but
we've got to try as much as we can to not watch this stuff. It's heartbreaking.
It's just because the government are on the TV saying that the corona has plateaued, but we're very thick in the woods. We're nowhere near out of the woods, is their words.
What does plateaued mean?
It means that it's sort of gone like that.
Level.
The cases just come to a sort of a level, but it's ITV, guys.
I saw something. So I limit myself to how much media I'm watching on it, and I did see something that was only related to Spain, and they said that 849 people died yesterday in one day. I think, gosh, 849 people. That's like, you can't even comprehend that.
Not even peaked.
But that's the reality of what we are here for.
I just feel like that we're in a bubble in our house, trying to keep occupied and doing everything, and then when we sit down for 5 minutes, realise the goings on could be like a long time. Do you get what I mean? Out of touch reality, I think.
Yeah.
Just a funny old affair, this.
It's just, and I know it sounds, well, I don't know what it sounds, but that's what keeping myself busy doing, cliche or whatever it is. Keeping busy, whether that's making stupid cakes or whatever, you know what I mean? Like, it just makes, I'd rather be better. I'm just better off at the moment trying to keep busy because there's nothing actually any of us can do. And instead of it getting better without sounding like neggy Norris, it don't sound like it's getting any better. And you hear stories like that, and this is where it keeps changing. Everyone was like, oh, it's just a cold, it's not a cold. And then it was only people with underlying issues was dying, and now that's not the case.
Yeah.
So I'd rather try and be in that little bubble for my own mental health, because if I watch too much, if I had that on a loop for too long a day.
Anyway, guys, sorry, we've just had a moment. I think. How long have we been in, Bob? 14 days.
This must be our 14th day, yeah.
Yeah, and it won't. It's just like, I don't know. I just don't know. I can't see my mum. I don't know.
This is just why it's so important, guys. And again, before we move on, because more so than ever in this chat, this part of the night, and this is our last live we do, which sounds a little bit bad taste now to be doing our gratitude live because of what we've just heard, but it's so important that people are doing their social distancing and self-isolation as much as you can, and listening to what we've been told in terms of the guidance, because this is something that it is happening. When people go, it wouldn't happen to me or to my family. I really hope that is the case for people, but unfortunately, these numbers we're hearing, that is someone's family. That is someone's parent or child or brother or sister or grandparent. And if we all pull our finger out and try and stick to the distancing and do everything we can, at least we can try, and all we can do is all do our bit. But if we all do our little bit, every little bit would all add up and be something. It'd be better than nothing. So, Seth, without it being bad taste, moving on to the gratitude tin.
Yeah, let's get the tin out, guys. A minute. I'll just set these up there.
Really puts things into perspective, guys. And like I said the other day, as long as you've got a roof over your head, a bit of food in the kitchen, and your family are safe and healthy, you're richer than the big, like, most of the world. It's not about
for everyone that's only just joined. If anyone has, for everyone that's just joined the live or hasn't seen this before, every night we choose one out of the pot, and it has sorry, it's got words or positive words that are the same as people's names, the first initial. So yesterday was Zoe for Zen, and today is going to be togetherness. Tams 1970. Are you here? You in there? Are you in the chat, Tams? Togetherness. Lovely word. We're all together. And we're going to get through this together. I don't know if Tams is here, but we'll post anyway onto our main feed and get a nice quote for it. Did anyone see kittens?
Sorry, Elaine, just quickly, sorry, so I hope you don't mind me asking this, but I've seen a couple of things. I got tagged into something earlier, and with a post we was doing, I've lost it, can't go back as far as when it was sent to me. It was something else about 5G. I'm seeing a lot of stuff being written about 5G. What is that message?
I don't realise what it's about, though.
It's a conspiracy.
I live on my own and I'm so scared about this 5G all over Facebook. So what is this?
Yeah, you have 4G on your phone.
Yeah, I don't have 5. I'm struggling to get 4.
The new phone.
5G is like the new one, and they're saying it's what's causing people to be ill.
It was something about someone was, and again, if you're in this chat or you know what I'm talking about and you can link me to it, because I didn't have a chance to watch it, but someone was in a car, there was a car coming the other way, and both people stopped and opened their windows and said to each other, what's going on? And the road was full of dead ducks.
What?
All in the road. It was full of dead ducks, and they was like, what on earth's going on? Why is all these ducks dead?
Yeah.
And then and I just saw another little clip, and there was a tree, and they were saying this tree's full of birds, but every 3 or 4 seconds, birds was just falling dead out the tree and in the floor. But
what, and this is to do with the 5G?
Well, I don't know. This is what I'm asking. I'm not getting the relation, and I just wonder, because someone else said that 5G, and I haven't really heard about that until today. And I'm thinking, what's this? So it's 5G, as in 5, because I wasn't sure if that was like well, I didn't know what 5G was. So it's like the 3G or the 4G.
Yeah, that's what the new phones were on the M25. Oh, I've seen the bird video. What?
Look on YouTube. 5G Glastonbury post. Is that what it's called, Kathleen?
Oh, the army are out on Africa's roads. Hold on, it releases. Radiation's doing it, people are saying.
Thank you so much, Jodie. That's a really lovely thing to say.
So, guys, how's your days been? Did you watch all Bobby's interviews with Charlotte and Jess?
Yeah, what did you think of the Charlotte and Jess interviews? I made the cheesecake. Did you? How did it turn out? Can you interview Jack Josser again? We've got a few others, but we might, if people want a returning one, and if the guest is happy to, I'd love suggestions. Because at the moment I'm just reaching that's kind of my friends really. But if there's celebrities that you'd love to see me interview, please suggest it. And I was trying to, it's a shame it's not like Twitter where you could tag them so they could see it and then maybe they could get in touch with it. They'll then know that there's a demand for it. But maybe those of you who have a Twitter account, maybe I'll do a tweet saying, is there any celebrity you'd like to see me interview on hashtag Get Gobby with Bobby on Instagram? And if you at the celebrity, and enough people do, they might be inclined to, and I'd like to think most people would, because we're all isolating anyway, and it's very little of their time to jump on a Instagram live, and it's giving back to people. We're going through this awful time, and giving back's everything, and I think that's why I was saying to Jess earlier, my faith in humanity is so restored, because when you see the amount of people that are volunteering, the amazing things people are doing, there are some really, really good people in the world. And unfortunately, news doesn't really give them half the credit or half the airtime that bad stuff does. And I know that's news, but when you do hear about things and you read things like that, it does make you realise actually, wow, there are some really, really special people. And yeah, I find it, heartwarming.
Shall we have a quick Q&A with me and Bobby, 5 questions each before we go to bed?
Yeah.
Any fun questions, fun facts you want to know about us, ask away.
Sorry I'm being quiet tonight. I'm at work stacking the shelves in Sainsbury's. Don't you ever apologise for being quiet, and thank you for doing what you're doing.
Thank you. And thank you to all the NHS staff, if anyone is in here that's working for the frontline services.
Some of the names I'm seeing I have reached out to, and if I hear anything back, Piers Morgan for me. Tweet him, see if he'll do it.
This would be controversial. First.
Out of interest, how many of you have Twitter? Right, so I've seen one. Would you both get married? I absolutely would get married, yes. I love that whole idea of having like the family unit of being married.
Yeah, I'd get married, but I'd get a prenup. Because you never know these days, guys. You never know. Next question. What do you do before bed?
I do my gratitude lives on Insta with you guys. And
I cleanse and tone. I use this cream, the Night Elemis Nices. Light a candle, spray the bed with Febreze, you know. Have a little lay, put the telly on.
Would you have children? I absolutely would have children. I'd love to have children. I'd love to have 2. But if I was lucky enough to just have 1, I would. But 2 would be ideal. I'm an only child, and I know when I was younger, I went through phases. I wanted a brother or sister. If I thought, oh, not today, Seth, not today. You froze. You froze, Seth. I see that white circle on your face more than...
You must be freezing my side, and I must be freezing yours.
What's it all about?
Barbie. Bobby who, Bobby, Bobby do, Bobby, Bobby you.
You froze again.
No, you are joking. I'm
No
talking.
joke.
Oh, I'm talking. Can everybody hear me? Bobby, you would make amazing dad. Have you got brothers or sisters, Saf? Yeah, I have. I've got two sisters, Poppy and Sasha. One's 16. She's gutted because she hasn't been able to do her GCSEs or have her prom, and she's had to stop school, so she doesn't.
Saf, you frozen.
I froze again, and I.
Mm.
And I've got another sister who is 25. Bob's. What do you miss the most about being isolated?
I miss being able to go and visit my nan. It's the little things, you know, like when everyone's like, oh, this, that, and the other. Mine's just simple things. Just, I want to go and see my nan. I've not seen us. Oh no,
Guys,
not today. No. Have I froze or is it her phone? Because I've just seen the white circle.
We're both freezing. It's terrible, this. I think we're going to have to wrap it up, guys, because we're freezing terribly here. And if I freeze one more time, I don't think you'll see me tomorrow, because this phone could go right out of my loft window.
Okie dokie. Well, let's call that a night. But thank you for your questions. We'll continue this tomorrow.
It's Saf's froze. It's weird, isn't it? Yeah, you're freezing my side, so this is ridiculous.
On the final note, I just want to say, keep safe. Or spanner. Not she laughing at.
The reason I'm laughing is because you're freezing, but it's me freezing to everyone else and you, but you freeze on mine. So I'm talking away to everyone, but no one can hear me because my screen's still moving like it normally would.
Oh.
Oh dear.
Weird, isn't it?
Remember, guys,
yeah,
the word is togetherness, and that is what we're all doing, staying together as a community. It was our 1 week birthday this week since the start of isolation with the nation. We have hit over 10k followers, which is amazing. Keep expanding our account. Keep sharing.
Someone just said, Bobby, yours isn't freezing.
Yeah, so it's just freezing. Oh, it freezes for 1 second. I think everyone's phones are up the wall. Yeah, not tonight. That they've got my saying, not tonight. Not today. Yeah, I know. See, some people can hear me. It's a weird old turnout. EastEnders was on tonight. That cheered me up. I'm hungry again.
What are you going to have?
No, I ain't. I'm going to stop myself, but I just fancy, like...
Hey, Tom's here. Oh, Tom Titus.
What, Tom? Tom...
Sorry, Tom. I thought your name said Tom Titan. Hi. Titan. All right, Tom.
Sorry, Tom. My
Sorry,
Instagram
mate.
is...
It's been one of them days.
My Instagram is Saffron Lebriet. By the way, _Kish. You'll see it on Isolation or Bobby's, but sorry, Bob.
Not today. Not today. Poor Tom.
Oh.
He's come on there for a little bit of light relief. We've pulled him Tom.
I've got the giggles. I can't shut up. You said that so serious. Hi, Tom Tit. Tom, wherever you are, thank you for the lovely messages. Just the way he said it. So serious. Oh. Oh,
I'm going to get myself one more chamomile. I think I'm going to watch an episode of Kardashians just for a little bit of escapism. Yeah, but ultimately, guys, stay safe. And we'll be back tomorrow. More content, more chats like this. Sorry if this one's kind of a little bit of a
no, they've
dive.
said it's the funniest live they've seen.
Oh, good, good. At least we've ended on a live. And yeah.
Oh God, Bobby.
Thoughts and prayers, obviously, to the family of the 13-year-old. And tomorrow's another day. And let's just hope we're one day closer to ending all this horrendous shit, excuse my language, that we're going through.
1 minute, Tom's back. Tommy, you're
my
right.
mate Tom Tit.
Sorry, we're not laughing at you. We're laughing the way Bobby just come out with that so serious when he didn't read the rest of your name. Oh, you're DJing. Well done. You might have to give us a set.
Yeah. I think you should have that as your DJ handle. DJ Tom Tit.
Getting on the decks with Titty. Tom Titty on the decks. Whoop, whoop.
Right, guys.
Oh,
I'm gonna go and try and keep up with the Kardashians.
Guys, just before we go, we've got a competition on mine and Bobby's accounts. Just check them out and enter. It closes tomorrow. Lots of love.
I'm going to go and keep up with the Kardashians. Can barely keep up with my own life, but I'm going to go and keep up on theirs. But
I can't keep my eyes up, let alone anything else. Night, world.
Take care, world. Bye, guys. Sweet dreams.